Morning everybody, it's Elliot here and I'm checking in from Hotel Joe's Energy. I've had a really comfortable night here. One, obviously I can smoke, which, always makes the place more comfortable in my opinion. I'm just enjoying a smoke before I check out, and I'm going to make my way to the Pokemon Center first, pick up some more cards, and then get the train to Nagoya, where I'll be staying for the night. So should be cool. It will take me a little while to get there, and I think I need to change in Tokyo, so I probably won't get there until about 3 o'clock or something. So I won't have too much light, but I should be able to just go straight to the hotel, drop in my luggage, and then go up north towards the Nagoya castle. So I'll at least see that and the Pokemon Center there. But yeah, really comfortable night. The bed was tip-top actually. I think maybe the most comfortable bed that I've stayed in aside from Hotel Chinsanso. If I had to give a negative to this place, it would be the Wi-Fi connection. It's been really intermittent and not strong and dropping out a lot. So I've not been able to upload all of the videos that I've edited from last night and stuff, a 1 hour, 14-minute long one. So I'll probably keep on uploading whilst I'm walking to the Pokemon Center and train station, which will use up some of my data, but I've still got a lot of data left. I got a 20 gigabyte plan for 30 days with JJ eSIM, recommended by Abroad in Japan, who I've actually been watching since his first video. The YouTube algorithm just pushed it to me, and yeah, I really enjoy his content. He's a good content creator, along with his friends Natsuki and all that kind of stuff as well. But yeah, Hotel Joe's Energy, for me, a good spot. Good spot indeed. So I'll catch up with you guys later on, probably after the Shinkansen. So you guys can see some, shots of that coming up pretty soon. Maybe I'll do a check-in from Tokyo if there's time between my connections. Anyways, see you in a bit. Bye.
it's Elliot here, and I'm outside of Kanayama Station. So I got a subway from the Nagoya train station where the Shinkansen came in, and I've come here because it's quite close to where I'm staying, so I can walk that, and my JR pass covered it. I've spotted something that I really wasn't expecting to see in Japan. It's bloody Shaun the Sheep. What's Shaun the Sheep doing here? Either way, it's pretty funny. To be fair, it was a good cartoon, if I remember correctly, in the past. Yeah. I fell asleep on the Shinkansen for a little bit, so I didn't get as much footage out the windows, but it was pretty. I was up relatively late last night editing, so didn't get to sleep until relatively late, and I guess that's probably why I felt a bit tired and a bit hungry, not gonna lie. So I think I'm gonna drop off my suitcase at the hotel, which I believe I'm heading in the right direction for. And then I think I'm probably going to go and find like Ichiran or something and have some lunch there before carrying on towards the Pokemon Center and the castle. And I've got to say, it's quite nice. It's a lot warmer than it has been in the previous days and stuff. I am kind of now chasing the sunshine, if you want to think about it that way, because I've gone down south to Tokyo and then west from Tokyo to Nagoya, and yeah, it's quite nice. It's not too windy where I'm at the moment, and I'm not sure exactly what the temperature is, but it certainly feels a bit warmer, though not too warm. And yeah, after this, tomorrow I'm heading to Takamatsu, which is in the Kagawa area, and I've booked a place for 2 nights, so that'll give me the time to go out and get to Sanuki. I've just come from Sendai. Get to Sanuki and see if I can get to Orangetown as well. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on navigating now, and I'll tune in with you guys probably from Ichiran. Elliot here, dropped off my luggage at the business hotel, which wasn't too difficult. It was only like 10 to 3 or something, so she just let me check in at that moment. And I'm here at the centre Nagoya. Let's have a look at this. The Celebi is moving. I think Celebi is like particular Pokemon that this place is like, you know, they've got like some unique plushies or something for, as far as I'm aware, which is pretty cool. Oh, the Pikachu's moving too. That's cute. So yeah, as you can see, it's a big old Pokemon Center inside. As usual, I'm after the Pokemon cards myself. So I wonder if this is one where I'm going to need to grab the tags and bring them up to the counter or not. But there's loads of stock here. Got a big golden Magikarp there, which is cool. Like that. Yeah, pretty cool. I think if I see anything else that's cool, I'll take a picture of it and just edit that in. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a look around, see where I can get the Pokemon cards from. There's some cool, unique things that I'm seeing already. Nice. Nice. See you later. Bye. So I've just left the Pokemon Center Nagoya, where I am. It's quite shaded, I think, from all the buildings and stuff. And yeah, not bad at all. I picked myself up a few things. One, I got myself, my hair's getting everywhere. I got myself this Pokemon Center Nagoya pin badge, which looks cute with Celebi and Pikachu. Nice. And then I got myself 3 booster packs, because literally they only had these ones in stock, which is Stella Miracle, Cyber Judge, and the Night Wanderer. So I thought I'd just pick up one of each, you know, especially as they're some of the less valuable ones. And the lady at the counter was a little bit confused when I only said one of each. But I said to her, don't worry, I'm a gambler. I only need one. And she found that funny. And so to test that, as I left, I went to try out the gachapons because I saw there was a cute one of like Pokemon with like desserts and stuff and sweets. And I mean, all four of them looked cute. There was like a Quaxley, there was a Slowpoke, and I think maybe a Pikachu or something like that. And a Jirachi sleeping on a stack of pancakes, star-shaped ones, which I thought looked really cute. So I thought I'd try it out. It was 300 yen, £1.50. And in one, I got the Jirachi on the stack of pancakes. So you guys probably can't see that too well. There you go. Yeah. So I'm going to pop that in my bag, along with the cards, and make my way over to get some food, I think, at Ichiran. Because I've been meaning to try that out whilst I'm in Japan at some point. Let me just zip up my bag here. And I'm feeling pretty hungry. So it'll probably be a kind of like lunch/dinner type thing. If I eat more, I'll probably just go to like a 7-Eleven or a Family Mart or something and get something from there for dinner. Maybe a egg mayo sandwich, because I haven't actually had one of those whilst I've been in Japan this time. And I know they're good because I've had one last time I was out here 8 years ago. But it's the onigiris that I really love. So yeah, either way, I'm gonna tune out and figure out where the Ichiran is. Bye. Elliot here, outside of Ichiran Ramen. There may be a bit of a wait, I don't know, I'll see. But yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully it's good. I also saw, you may just be able to see, no? Maybe if I move back this way. Turn the camera. That right there is a blue seal Okinawan ice cream, which is really good. I really like it. I've not seen one outside of Okinawa before, so hey, I might go for that for dessert if I've still got space afterwards. As you can see, my spot is becoming a monster, but hopefully that goes down soon. Alright, see you later guys, bye. Elliot here. I've put in my order, just used a convenient little touchscreen checkout thing there, and you fill out a little sheet with information, how rich do you want your broth, all that kind of stuff, how firm do you want your noodles, and hand over the tickets that you got. So I went for a big thing, the 5 or whatever, it comes with about everything, and a Coca-Cola. And I'm receiving some of my stuff here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'll let you guys see it as it comes out. Okay, all the food has arrived. Looks really good. Got seaweed there, half-boiled egg. Those are mushrooms, which I've never known what they were before, so now I know. And some extra slices of pork, and then here's the actual thing. I basically went for recommended, except for I went for firm noodles, and also I didn't go for any spicy stuff because I'm feeling like a child today. So yeah, I'm gonna dig in and I'll let you guys know how it is. I don't think there's any room for me to record doing a mukbang or anything. There's not much room to get my feet in under this, to be honest, as well. But that's because I'm a tall boy. Other way, I'll let you guys know how it is after. Bye. So I've finished at Ichiran. It was really quite nice. Not too bad. Pretty cheap. I think all in all it was 2,050 yen, including 200 yen for the Coca-Cola. So about £10.25. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think I've had some cheaper ramen that was also pretty decent, but that was good. Got a nice amount of meat, although not as nice as the place that I went to in Sapporo. That was a really good amount of meat. Yeah, I feel pretty satisfied with that, but I do think I'm probably going to go and get some Blue Seal ice cream for dessert. That should be quite nice. So I'm going to have that, and then I'll make my way to the castle, and that'll probably be a good day exploring Nagoya, and then back to the hotel. So, see you in a bit. Here is the Blue Seal ice cream that I got. Unfortunately, not the best picture. and I went for the shikwasha sherbet in a waffle cone, mostly because Jack got this before and I was very jealous. It was delicious, believe me. So I'm heading up towards Nagoya Castle, which is directly ahead of me, but a little bit of a walk. I think it's 1 kilometer or 2, not too bad, but it shuts at 4:30 apparently, and the time right now is 4:30, so I don't think I'll be able to go into it, but I believe there's a park right by it, so I think I can go into the park, which would be like part of the gardens or something, and at least get some nice photos of it. So I'd like to do that, because I've only really got today in Nagoya, unless I decide to come here again in the final 2 weeks that I've got, where I'm staying with my cousins Chippen and Tamami. But it's gonna be outside of my JR pass, so getting here, unless I take slower local trains and stuff, it'll probably be quite expensive. So I probably won't, and this will probably be my only time in Nagoya. So I guess we'll find out. Either way, I think getting a good view of it from from nearby should be pretty cool. Well, I'm right by a big crane game station. Oh, there's always a temptation, but I'm going to save that kind of stuff till the final 2 weeks when I'm with Chip and Tamami, because then I can get myself another suitcase to keep all that stuff in, and I don't need to worry about all the extra stuff that I'm lugging around with me whilst I'm doing this leg of the journey. Yeah, cool. See you in a bit. Okay, so I've made it to the general vicinity of the castle. Just walking over a little bridge now. Over, you can see the kind of moat bridge. I don't know if there's any water in there. I think over the other side, I think it's just overgrown with vegetation now. But that's cool. There's this big old gate behind me, so I'm going to go through there. As I said before, I'm pretty sure the actual castle is closed now, but I can still get into this area here and some of the surroundings. So whilst there's still a little bit of light, because there is still a bit of light, I will check it out. So yeah, obviously I've come a lot further south, because it's, coming up towards, it's 5:10, and it's still a bit more light, whereas I think if it was about 4 o'clock, 4:30 or something, like in Sapporo for example, it would be dark already. So that's pretty cool. We've got some nice surrounding areas. I think that's a museum of some sort with a statue just there. But if I go in this direction, I believe where this guy is heading, I think I may be able to get into the regular castle grounds, or perhaps not. Maybe through a gap there. I don't know, because I'd like to get a bit closer to where the actual castle is, even if I can't get into it per se. No, it looks like I can't go that way, but maybe here. Either way, I'll enjoy a nice little walk around here. I think the video is probably not too long at the moment, because I didn't capture too much Shinkansen footage or stuff from before. What's this? Is there a way here? I don't think so. I think that's just another bit of roadway. Yeah, it looks like it. Not sure exactly what's in that museum or building, but it seems cool. Perhaps this way. I mean, I know the actual thing is shut, so I may just be turned away Or I may even be going in the wrong direction if I want to go to the actual castle, because I think it's back in that direction. But I don't mind walking around here aimlessly for a bit. Yeah, I don't think I can go that way. Wonder if perhaps I can go this way though. Oh, maybe. I mean, there's some cool foundations around. I wonder. I think perhaps you would normally be able to go through these gates, but they're closed now. Oops. There was a little bit of a step down there which I didn't realise. Yeah, so I think this is where you would normally go to enter into the grounds. I'll just bring my camera up to show through the slats. There we go. That's not too bad. Yeah, a little view of what I think is the castle there. Okay. Well, I'll just check out the little map that's over here, and I'll turn myself around and I'll go back the other way and see if I can get another view from over back there. Because here we go. So this is where I am at the moment, and that's a whole garden area. So I guess what I just saw is that, which is a corner of the actual palace there. So I walked along there, then around this area. So I guess if I come back this way, I can try and see if I can get a view from there. Otherwise, over here, I think I could get some views, or I could carry on around this way and get some views there. You know what? I'll turn around, I'll go for this and try and have a look, and then I'll make my way around the whole area and check out those sightseeing spots, because apparently you should be able to get a good view. So okay, I'll stop this part of the video here and tune back in with you when I've found another view. See you in a bit. So I'm approaching towards what I think would be another one of the main entrances. That one is open, but I don't think it's open per se. Arigato. I just want to film this. Yeah, he's just letting me know I can't go in, but that's fine. I just wanted to film this, and I think you can just catch a little peek-see of the castle there. So that's a little teaser for when I go around and get a better view. Arigatou gozaimasu. There we go. Didn't want to cause any panic to the man or anything, just wanted to capture a little bit of a view whilst I'm here. I think through the trees just over here, occasionally I've been getting glimpses of it, and I can see that it is illuminated. I think, yeah, it's really through the trees, as I said. But maybe if I move a bit more over here, I can get a slightly more unobstructed view. Not really, it seems. Yeah, I'll have to go further around. The fact that it's illuminated is really nice. It means that when I do get around, I should be able to get a decent image of it, because as you can see, it is starting to get dark. Yeah, maybe if I hadn't stopped for the food, I could have gotten here whilst it was still a bit brighter. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, we've got some water down here. Nice, okay. Perhaps that moat is filled with water though, but also just kind of overgrown. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I think, is that, I wonder if that's part of the castle or if it's just like a stylized hotel. I'm not sure. Oops, I've left behind the actual pavement and started walking just on the dirt. So I think somewhere around there apparently should be a good spot for viewing the castle, hopefully. Because I wouldn't mind being able to see that. But it's a lot warmer here than it has been before. Obviously I've still got my jacket and stuff, you know, I only ever dress for one occasion, going out. I say that, but for the flight I put on a suit jacket, which I've still got in my luggage. But, you know, just makes it easier to get on with the day and stuff when you just go, alright, I'll just put that on, bish bash bosh, good to go. Yeah, no, it's feeling pretty good. Not too cold, not too warm, just chilling. Okay, so I think perhaps around here is where we'd expect to see it. There's this lovely tree here providing some shelter. I think I'm not going to be able to see it from here, unfortunately. Maybe if I carry on a bit further up. As you can see, there's a lot of trees and stuff there that are kind of blocking the view, but maybe as we get round so that our view cuts around this bit that's jutting out, perhaps we'll be able to see it poking out. There's a bit more of a thing that you can see down there. I think that is part of the castle grounds. This, I'm pretty sure, is just a stylized hotel, but that's really cool. Maybe it's not even a hotel, maybe it's some other kind of building. But that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Okay, it's becoming a bit more visible. Not bad. Okay. Hey, now that's actually a pretty good view. I think these people are right at the spot where it's supposed to be visible, but that's very good. Okay, let's give a bit of a zoom in there. Wow. I think the lighting on the video is kind of actually not doing it justice, because it's coming out all yellow on my video, but in real life I can say that that's really nicely illuminated. It's a lot more white, you know. I can see the gold on the top of the kind of dragons or whatever they are, I think just there, and I can see the details of the different windows and stuff. That's really cool. Okay, I mean, I don't think I'll get a better view than this, unfortunately, but I'm just wondering with the brightness if I can change. You know what, I think I might need to unlock my phone to try and do that, so I'm just going to give it a go to see if I can get that more in its natural lighting. So I'll be back in a moment.
It's a shame that I couldn't get to Nagoya Castle earlier, but actually I think that this view of it at night, illuminated, was really quite pretty, so I didn't feel like I'd missed out. Either way, let me know what you think.
Okay, so I settled instead for just taking a picture, and I'll have inserted that just before this explanation here. Maybe I'll give a little bit of a voiceover to it, but I'm not sure if it really needs it. But that's a really good viewing spot just there, especially as I came too late to actually go into the grounds, which, as I said, is a bit of a shame, but them's the breaks, that's how it goes. And you know what, it means that if I visit in the future, if I visit Nagoya again, which I think I'd probably be inclined to do, it's been quite nice here. It's a big city, most definitely, but it feels a little bit more chilled out. I'm not saying that it's just like Aomori or anything, because they are quite different, but you know, it feels easy to navigate and stuff. Oh, that's a cute dog. I can't I don't know, maybe you guys can see it over my shoulder. There's a cute dog in a little neon kind of collar there. I like that. It was pure white as well. Very good. But I'm going to stop here for a moment because I need to use the loo. There's a loo here. So I think I'll be doing that. I'll just turn it around. There you go. You guys got to see the cute dog. I don't think that I disturbed them too much or anything. Yeah, I'm going to pop in for the loo. And I think when I report back, I'll be in my hotel room, give you guys a little breakdown of that. And yeah, I'll probably retire for the night to do some editing and get an earlier night than last night because I was a bit tired on the Shinkansen. Alright guys, see you later. Bye. I gotta do a little video here. It's late just to see some stuff, but look, it's a little cat. I think it's having a shit. Oh, it's teeny tiny though. Cute little thing. Oh, crossing the road, getting a bit closer. It's running away. I wonder if I'll be able to give it a little stroke. I don't want to freak it out or anything. Hello, little thing. Slowly approaching it. Timid little thing. It's so cute and small. Hey there. No need to be scared. Okay. He doesn't want to say hello. That's fine. I'll give you a wide berth, don't worry. It's so cute. I do need to go this way, so I'm not just trying to chase you now, buddy. Don't worry. There you go. Goodbye. Oh. Sorry about that. I am a sucker for cats. I was hoping that I could give it a little scratch, but it's probably for the best that I didn't. If I got a cat scratch, you never know, could get infected and then lead to all sorts of complications, but I'm sure it would have been fine. But it was so teeny. I love cats, needless to say. See you in a bit. Hey guys, I'm slowly making my way back to where I'm staying. I've just stopped on this overpass because there's a bunch of kids down there skating, which is cool. I've not seen too many of the skate parks actually in use up to this point, so that's really cool to see. Looks like quite a good one as well. Lots of little ramps and stuff. Big community here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just thought I'd show you guys that. On the other side, they're playing basketball as well. It's great to see these spaces being used. We've got a little basketball, not even really a half court, it's a hoop with a little bit nearby where I live. And I don't think I ever really see that getting used. It's also got like a little bit of a goal for football as well. But there's no net, it's just bars. But I mean, myself and my mates used to play some basketball there. Oftentimes at 1 or 2 in the morning, when we were getting done with our sesh, you know, a few drinks and yeah. I was never any good at it, mind. Don't even know if I can actually put the ball in the basket. It's been a long time. Maybe I should try it again at some point when I get back home. Not a bad way to exercise, you know. either way. Just thought I'd show you guys that. I thought it was a bit interesting. See you later. Hello, Elliot here in my hotel room, and I must say it's not too bad. It's pretty similar to all the other ones. Slippers, bathroom, desk, bed. Not sure exactly why this wall is making this sound. I don't know if you can hear it, but every so often it seems like it kind of makes this little rumbling noise. But hey, it's fine. Little view out the window. Nothing crazy, but not too bad. And oh, my heart is absolutely full this evening. You see, there's a park nearby which I was in, and I heard some girls, like a group of 5 of them, singing some song, and it was, beautiful, lovely. So I gave them a compliment, said, excuse me, your singing is lovely. And, I did that from a distance, but I wouldn't seem a bit weird because it's dark. I didn't want to approach them in a park at night too closely. So I just got close enough that I could slightly raise my voice. And they were very appreciative. They, said thank you in English and Japanese and stuff. It was very sweet. And then I went to the hotel, and it's on the 2nd floor. And there's a little spot where I could smoke. So I sat there smoking. And then this Japanese family came up. This lady Mayumi-san started talking to me. And she was so lovely. She asked me my age and stuff, and I said 30, and she was like, oh, my son is 30 as well, actually, And then she was like, and how old is your mother? And so I explained, my mother passed away 10 years ago, but she'd have been 60 now. And she was like, me too, I'm 60. So I was like, oh my God, that's, an incredible coincidence. And so we got chatting, and she was lovely, and we exchanged lines so, we can stay in contact and stuff. And I said, if you're ever in England, please let me know. I'd love, for you guys to visit and stuff. Mayumi-san was lovely, her husband as well, and her daughter. And I said, please just wait here for a second. I need to nip upstairs, and I need to get you a gift, because I bought a bunch of teas to give away as gifts, but I've not had that many opportunities to give them to people, because I've mostly been staying in the business hotels, and I don't think it's necessary or really, giving a gift in that kind of situation is a bit different, But I saw a perfect opportunity, and I was like, I need to run up and get some gifts. So I got 2 gifts, and she was so happy. She was so pleased, and, tried to refuse at first, but I was like, no, please, take them off my hands, and I'd love for you guys to have them. And so she's offered to make me some onigiri for tomorrow morning for my journey. So that's incredible. So I'm going to have some katsuoboshi onigiri and some umaboshi onigiri as well. They're very impressed that I liked umaboshi, and I was like, I love sour stuff, please. So they said they'll be giving me big onigiri, because that's what the husband likes, and amazing. So I'm going to meet up with them at 8:30 in the lobby and get that, and I can't wait. It's going to be so good. So I'm going to make sure that I'm up early enough to be down there for 8:30 to get some onigiri. I mean, incredible. And they seem to be friends with the guy manning the reception downstairs, who is also a One Piece fan. He had actually a Mossberger shirt which had a One Piece thing on it. So I showed him my shirt. I'm repping the Zoro today. You can't really see it there, it's all bunched up. But I'm repping the Zoro. I showed him the Mera Mera no Mi badge, which my friend Finn gave to me. And I showed off my hat, which they all thought looked really cool. Again, the hat is doing its work in Japan. People love it. So yeah, it's, I've got to say, my heart is so full, so warm from that interaction. And, she's basically adopted me as a son. Ooh. I think I've got some, I think that was a bit of seaweed or something there. I love the onigiri, what can I say? So she's basically adopted me like a son. And this happened before as well with Junko-san, who I can't wait to meet up with again in Kobe, which should be happening on the 20th. Although I need to let her know in case the dates shift around slightly. But I think I should be able to stick with that. So far, my timings are working out pretty well, actually. But yeah, I love those kinds of interactions. So I'm so happy, so pleased, and I'll include a photo. Actually, she took a photo with myself, herself, the receptionist, and who I think may be her son, and also her daughter. So yeah, it's oh so good, so great. I'm so glad. And yeah, I've wait. That'll be it for this evening's video and vlogs and stuff. I say this evenings. I think it's getting uploaded in the mornings in the UK, but it's the evenings for me. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing great. I am doing great. Goodbye.